Hi, Mr. What was your name?
Melancholy.
Mr. Melancholy. And how do you
My
spell?
first name's Melon. My last name's Colin.
Oh, it's a very handsome name.
Thank you.
I just want to go over the list of limits of confidentiality very quickly with you, just so you understand the procedures that go on inside this office. First, everything we discuss will be kept confidential except for the following, okay? Danger to self or others, sexual or physical abuse or neglect of a minor, vulnerable adult, or an elder. You are subpoenaed for court, or there is a threat to the life of the President of the United States. Do you understand
I understand.
all of those? Okay, sounds good. So let's get started. So what brings you in today?
I'm worthless.
What makes you say that?
Well, I don't know. I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I just sleep a lot and try to play with my kids, but I just don't have any energy.
When did this start happening?
Within the past, I would say year and a half.
Okay. Do you remember anything that would bring this on?
No, I mean, my wife's gone a lot at work
Okay.
all day, so I just take care of the kids, and we have young kids, so.
How old are your kids?
1, 3, and 5.
Okay.
So my wife's been pregnant for about 5 years straight.
Wow. That must have been hard on her.
Yeah. So I think she was ready to get out.
Was she home through all of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
and now she's not.
Okay, so you say you're you feel worthless. How often do you experience this worthless
All the
feeling?
time,
All the
because
time?
I just don't have any energy to do anything.
Okay. What haven't you been able to do around the house? If
Well,
anything?
I'm really tired, so I help the kids and get my 2 oldest off to school,
Okay.
and then my youngest, I try to take care, and then I just go back to bed, and they go down for a nap. And sometimes when the kids wake up, I don't hear them because I just passed out.
Oh, okay. Can they get up and?
No, because that child's only 1.
Okay.
The other 2 are at school, and and some days they come home from school, and I don't hear them knocking at the door because I'm still sleeping.
Can you tell me about an example when this happened? What exactly happened? How did they get let into the house, or how did you realize that the baby was crying?
Well, it's a Montessori school.
Okay.
So there's one of the ladies drops some of the kids off, and she came to drop them off at home after they were done with school, and I was sleeping, so they were ringing the doorbell over and over and over again and pounding on the door, and I didn't hear them.
And did she end up calling your cell phone or calling your wife?
She called Child Protective Services.
And then did they show up at your
Yeah.
house? Okay. And then what happened after that?
Well, I just told them that I was really tired and I had fallen asleep, and that this doesn't normally happen.
Okay.
Even though I do sleep a lot,
Yeah.
I just didn't want them to take my kids.
Okay. How long do you sleep a day? How many hours?
Including the night.
Yeah.
At night, I probably sleep about 10 hours, and then I get up and get the kids off to school, and then I probably sleep for at least another 5 or 6.
Okay.
So.
And what about feeding your 1-year-old during that time?
I feed them all at the same time in the morning.
Okay.
Then I go down and sleep again, and then if I get up, then I'll feed the kid again.
And what is the kid doing while you're sleeping?
Just in the playpen or
Okay.
sleeping, taking a nap
Okay.
too.
Okay. Does your wife know about all this, or does?
No, she's never.
Okay. So, are you here based on your own referral, or did someone else refer you?
My wife just says I just have no personality anymore.
Oh, okay. When do you think this changed?
My personality?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think my personality changed. I just think I'm just a worthless piece of shit.
When did you start feeling that you were worthless piece of shit?
Oh, like a year.
Like a year ago?
So yeah, I mean it gradually gets worse.
Okay. What happened a year ago? Anything?
My youngest was born a year ago.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever sought out treatment before for any feelings like this?
Yeah, sometimes I drink.
No, have you sought out treatment?
That's my treatment.
Oh, that's your treatment. Oh, okay. How often do you drink?
Oh, I don't know, maybe 4 days a week.
And then each day, each of those 4 days, how much do you drink?
Well, it depends, but probably like a few beers, and then I like to do, some tequila shots with the lime,
Mm-hmm.
And tequila's my favorite.
And how many tequila shots would you say?
Probably about 8.
8. And this is while you're at home with the 1-year-old?
No, it's usually when my wife calls to tell me she's on her way home.
Is that when you're start drinking?
Yeah, because then I know I don't have to take care of the kids anymore.
Okay. But no other treatment, like medical treatment, before for any kind of symptoms you've had in the past? Okay. Are you currently having any thoughts or plans to kill yourself?
Okay, I should probably die because I'm worthless.
Okay. Do you have a plan? Have you ever thought about what you would do to kill yourself?
Well, you hear about in the news how people have killed themselves, but I guess I haven't thought it out that much.
Do you own a gun or?
Yeah, I used to hunt before I had kids.
Okay.
So we have a gun safe.
Okay. Has there ever been a time before this period where you were suicidal in your past? No. Are you having any thoughts or plans to harm anyone else?
No, I'm the worthless one.
Okay.
Not
you. Do you hold a grudge against anyone?
No, I just feel like I don't contribute to the family because I'm a stay-at-home father, and the father's really the one who's supposed to support the family, and I just sit here.
Have you ever had a job?
Oh, when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since when have you been the stay-at-home dad? Since your first child was born?
Yeah. So 5 years.
Do you ever have uncontrollable rage at all when you're drinking or when you're sober?
No. Even when I'm drinking, I'm just really quiet and laid back.
Okay. Can you tell me some things you do for fun?
What's that?
We'll move on. How has your energy level been in the last month?
Not very good.
Do you clean the house at all or keep up with daily chores or tasks besides feeding your?
I clean up after I feed the kids.
Okay.
But I do not anything really more than that.
Okay. How has your sleep been in the last month?
Well, that's all I really want to do.
It's just sleep.
Yeah.
Do you find this to be problematic? Do you want to sleep less?
Well, no, I don't think it's a problem because I'm worthless. So why would I do anything else?
Let's skip over those. How has your weight been in the last month? Has it gone down or up at all?
I haven't noticed any change.
Okay. Has your appetite been pretty stable?
Yeah, just eat when I'm awake.
Okay. Do you ever binge eat?
Yeah, when I'm drunk. I like to order pizza.
Yeah.
You know, or Jimmy John's, or things
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. Or easy stuff.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
be delivered. Does your wife ever make you dinner?
No, she's not totally.
Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with your wife? What's a daily
Well,
occurrence
I mean,
look
she
like?
leaves before I wake up
Okay.
to go to work. And then, you know, I really don't talk to her throughout the day. If she does call, it's, you know, and I pick up the phone because a lot of times I'm sleeping. She'll just ask about the kids. She doesn't ask about me.
Okay.
And then she doesn't get home until after dinner time, after I feed the kids. And it's later, probably like 8 o'clock that she gets home.
Okay.
And so, and she just goes straight to the kids and puts the kids, you know, bathes the kids and puts them to bed and things like that. And then, you know, then she's just exhausted from her long day. So we don't really talk, and she doesn't ask how I'm doing. But it wasn't like that before, so I don't know.
What was your relationship like before?
Oh, it was great. We went on vacations. We, you know, did fun activities, and you know, all these different things. And now she's just so occupied with her job, and then left the kids with me. Kind of like feel like we had kids just so she could give me something to do.
But you said you worked prior to having kids.
Yeah,
Correct.
when I was younger.
Okay. How much younger?
When I was about 17, I started working at a chicken farm.
Till when?
Till I was about till I was about 27,
Okay.
and I catch chickens for Golden Pool
Okay.
with my hands.
Did you like that job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kept me occupied.
Would you ever think about going back to that job? Do you ever think about?
Oh no,
having
they
a
went
job?
bankrupt.
Do you ever think about having a job now, like with other than taking care of your kids?
Well, I can't, because then who's going to take care of the kids?
If you put them in daycare, or you've never thought about other alternatives?
Well, since I didn't go to college, I can't do much with my GED.
Okay. All right. Have you ever been hospitalized before?
Yeah. Time this chicken. I got stabbed with the chicken's beak, actually, and it got infected.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's horrible.
Yeah, it got infected, so.
Are you okay now? I mean, has it?
Yeah, I just have a scar.
Okay. Where were you born? Did you say?
Oh, San Francisco.
Okay. When did you move up to Minnesota?
When I was 12.
Okay. With your family?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you adopted?
No.
Okay. Was your mother's pregnancy normal, or have you heard that it wasn't?
I was premature.
Oh, okay. How much? How early were you born? Months wise?
Oh,
weeks?
2 months.
2 months early. Okay. And were you in the hospital at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, I was in the hospital until I was healthy enough. So I guess it was like for the 2 more months.
Okay. Were you ever told that you were slow to walk, slow to talk, toilet training problems, anything like that?
No.
Learning disabilities in school?
Mhm.
No. Okay. Are your parents still married?
My mom is a stripper.
How old's your mom?
Right now?
Yeah.
She's 55.
Okay.
But she was a stripper in San Francisco.
Okay.
And then she got a promotion because she was so good. So that's why we moved. That's why we moved to Minnesota.
Okay.
And so I actually was, I don't know my father because
Okay.
he was one of the men that would come to see my mom at the strip club.
Okay.
And apparently they would hook up, and then I came into the world, and that's why I'm worthless.
Did your mother ever do drugs at all when she was pregnant with you?
Probably.
You think so?
But I don't know.
Do you have a relationship with your mom?
Yeah, she always wants to come see the kids.
Mm-hmm. How often does she come see the kids?
Probably maybe every other week or so.
Okay.
She's really busy with work.
Has she ever had any mental health issues that you know of?
I'd say every stripper has mental health issues.
Okay.
Yes, I'd say every stripper
Okay.
has mental health issues.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
No, just me.
It's
I mean,
just-
I don't know. I might. Some other guys.
Yeah. You mean on your father's side? You would
No.
know if your mom had another kid.
Right. Yeah. Like both ways.
Okay. Your mom's never told you that if she had another
No, not that she's told me.
kid? Okay. Have you ever asked?
No.
Okay. Do you have any friends?
Not really anymore. Just 'cause I'm so
Okay.
busy sleeping and taking care of the kids.
Do you wish you had more friends?
Well, yeah, I guess. Maybe I would have more to do then.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna end on that note. Are you okay with coming back next week and we'll talk more about this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I just wanna.
If you call me and I don't answer, it's probably because I'm sleeping.
Okay. Okay. Can I just give you some homework for this week?
Sure.
Will you get a notebook and write down your daily activities for
Okay.
each hour, what you're doing, even if you have to wake up?
So what if I sleep for like 4? Can I do like 1
Can
o'clock?
you set an alarm maybe and write down, have it right by your bed and write it down?
So wake up and write sleeping.
Every
and then
hour.
Go back to sleep. And then
If
wake up
you go
and
back
write
to
sleeping.
yeah.
Okay.
But if you wake up and want to do something else, you can.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then write it.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
nice.
Nice to meet you too.